Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to learn Task 5, Installation and Debugging of the die. In the THMDTK1 Mechanical Equipment Assembly, Adjustment and Control Technology Training Device, the stamping die is composed of a square hole die, a round hole die and a slotted hole die. The quality of the die assembly has a decisive impact on the quality of the stamped products, the performance of the die itself and its service life. Therefore, you must attach great importance to what we are going to learn today and operate in strict accordance with the requirements. Next, we will carry out the study through the task implementation process. Let's first look at the task requirements and content. The task mainly includes two key parts: preparation and installation and adjustment. In terms of preparation, first, check whether the technical documents and parts are complete. Second, prepare the tools, measuring instruments and dies, and arrange the tools neatly for easy access and management. The measuring instruments should be calibrated in advance to ensure reliable measurement accuracy. In the installation and adjustment stage, it is necessary to adjust the coaxiality of the upper and lower die plate bases and the height of the blanking support. After adjustment, the die should be inserted and removed smoothly and meet the accuracy standard. The height of the support block should be adjusted within the range of 0.03 to 0.08 millimeters. During the trial stamping, the die should not get stuck and should be able to reset without error. When carrying out specific operations, we also need to pay attention to the following requirements. When debugging the die, the positioning cylinder should be extended to fix the upper and lower die plates. During the debugging process, the screws should be pre-tightened several times, and it is absolutely not allowed to tighten them in one time. Also, the gap between the die and the punch of the stamping cylinder should be strictly controlled to ensure an appropriate stamping depth and prevent damage caused by the collision between the punch and the die. Through the study of the task, I hope that everyone can master the assembly method of the die, be familiar with the key points and techniques of each assembly link. Master the methods of die gap adjustment and coaxiality detection, and understand the underlying principles and operation specifications. Through continuous training, you should be able to independently complete the installation and debugging work of the die, and have the ability to solve problems during the installation and debugging process. And be able to use tools such as dies and feeler gauges for accuracy detection to ensure that the die installation meets the accuracy requirements. Next is the preparation and the selection of tools and measuring instruments. Before implementing the task, prepare the technical materials and the training site. Also, clarify the die debugging accuracy requirements. Be familiar with the equipment technical documents and operation procedures, and master the die debugging accuracy standards. Finally, according to the structure of lower die plate components, select the tools and materials, use them reasonably and place them in a standardized manner to avoid damaging the equipment. The details are shown in the table. Next is the core part of this lesson, the task implementation link. The first step is the positioning and installation of the turntable die. Check and adjust the coaxiality of the corresponding die holes of the upper and lower die plates by inserting the die. Fine-tune it so that the mandrel can be inserted and removed freely in the die holes to achieve an ideal coaxiality state. Fix the upper and lower die plates by using the upper and lower module positioning pneumatic module in the training device to ensure the stable position of the die plates. After ensuring that the coaxiality of the upper and lower dies and the dimensional accuracy of the upper and lower spacing are adjusted in place, install the lower die part of the stamping die. Use a metric Allen wrench to tighten the screws of the lower die fixing block to fix the lower die. Finally, fix the upper die in the upper die plate, and then check whether the upper die can smoothly enter the female die to ensure a good fit of the die. The second step is the installation and adjustment of other dies. Repeat the installation and adjustment work of other dies according to the first step to ensure that each die is installed in place and meets the accuracy requirements. The third step is the adjustment of the punch height. Use a vernier caliper to measure a 6 mm Allen wrench and place it between the processing punch and the die. Adjust the height of the die by adjusting the two screws of the spring support piece. Move the Allen wrench back and forth. When there is a slight resistance, it indicates that the die height is adjusted in place, and meanwhile, the gap between the die and the punch of the stamping cylinder meets the requirements. The fourth step is the installation and adjustment of the blanking support block. Precisely measure the height from the lower surface of the lower die plate to the workbench and the height of the blanking hole of the lower die plate. Prepare appropriate gaskets according to the measurement results to ensure that the height difference between the two is within 0.03 to 0.08 mm, and install and fix the blanking hole support block. The fifth step is the trial stamping and inspection. After fixing the blanking hole support block, carry out the trial stamping. Check whether the die resets after each trial stamping, and check whether the dies at each station are normal. Continuous practice is the basis for improving skills. This is also the case here. The operation of the coaxiality of the die needs to be practiced repeatedly, because the proficiency of operation is very important. If the operation is improper, it is easy to cause misjudgment, and then damage the equipment. Increasing the training of alternating installation of multiple sets of dies is very helpful for improving everyone's proficiency in installation and debugging, and can also accumulate more practical operation experience and improve the ability to deal with complex situations. During the die debugging process, everyone needs to be patient and meticulous, and cultivate the professional attitude of striving for perfection, which is also the embodiment of the craftsmanship spirit. In the implementation process, everyone should cooperate with each other. The core of team collaboration lies in quickly improving communication and collaboration capabilities through division of labor and cooperation. I hope that everyone will continue to deepen cooperation in future work, give play to the joint force of the team, and achieve common development. Finally, let's conclude this lesson. Through the combination of theoretical knowledge and practical operation in this task, everyone is focused on mastering the installation and debugging process of the upper and lower die plate and dies, including core skills such as the adjustment of the coaxiality of the die base and the positioning of the support block. Throughout the learning process, everyone should pay attention to collaborative cooperation and maintain a patient and meticulous work attitude. This is not only helpful for improving communication and collaboration capabilities, but also for cultivating the professional quality of striving for perfection. Everyone must finish relevant exercises after class. I hope that everyone will review this lesson after class, master the knowledge and skills learned today, and lay a solid foundation for future study and work. Today's lesson ends here. Thank you.